Hello, this video is for the exponent properties unit in your semester review packet. For these first couple problems where it says write each of the following expressions using a single positive exponent, I am going to show how to work through some of these by expanding it out and some with the rules that you guys remember from before. So for A it says x cubed times x to the 7th. Well, if I expand out x cubed, that's like having 3x's multiplying. So that's the x cubed, and then if I want to take care of the x to the 7th, that's x times itself 7 times, so I have to add 7 more. Now that I'm done, I can go ahead and count how many x's I have total. My base, which is x, stays the same, and I have 10, so it's x to the 10th power. Some of you also might remember the rule. You can add the exponents, but I always like to show the expanding because if you forget that, expanding always works. Alright, x cubed over x to the 7th for B. I'm going to do this one in pink. Expand it out. X cubed is 3 x's on top. X to the 7th is 4 on the bottom, or not 4, 7 on the bottom. And now we remember we can cancel some out. And so that leaves me with 4 on the bottom. So my answer would be 1 over x to the 4th. Some of you guys remember that we can subtract, which in this case it'd be x to the 3rd minus 7, which is x to the negative 4. If you don't like negatives, they need to go to the other side of the fraction. So this would still be 1 over x to the 4th. Alright, I'm going to do C in black, x to the 7th over x cubed. So for that one, I'd have x to the 7th. So 1, 2, 3, 4 over x cubed. Go ahead and cancel some of those out. Just left with x to the 4th up top, so just plain x to the 4th. And then for our last one, x cubed and then to the 7th. So this 7 here means I have 7x cubed. So if I were to expand that out, I'm going to do that one in black also. So it would be x cubed 7 times. Pardon my 3s. Those should all be 3s. They're just kind of hard to write on here. So then from there you could expand each one of your x cubed out. So I'd have 3 x's for that one, 3 for that one, 3 for that one, 3 for that one, 3 for that one. It's not the fastest way, but it works. So you add them all up and you'd see that you have x to the 21st. Some of you also remember the rule where you can multiply them when you have a power to the power. So you'd still get x to the 21. Alright, simplify the following. Now that we expanded the problems on the previous page, I'm going to go ahead and use the rules here. So I know if I have a power to a power like I do in A, I'm going to multiply the exponents inside by that 2. So I would have A to the 5 times 2, B to the 3 times 2. So my answer would be A to the 10th, B to the 6th. For B, it's A to the 0 power. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So I'm done there. For C, a couple things here. I can simplify the A's right away, but you should also simplify the 2 over 8. For 2 over 8, I can divide 2 by 2, and I can divide 8 by 2. So that leaves me with 1A cubed over 4A. And now I can deal with my A's. So I have 3 A's on top, and I have 1 on the bottom. So this one I actually like expanding out. Works nicely. You see 1 will cancel. I'm left with 1a squared over 4. You can always drop the 1 if you want to. Alright, D, 5a cubed times 3a to the 5th. Well, the 5 and 3 are multiplying, so that gives me 15. And then I would have a to the 3 plus 5. So my final answer is 15a to the 8th. Okay, a couple more. Simplify each of the following expressions using no negative exponents. So here for A it says 3 to the negative 2. That's all I'm dealing with, so I'm going to put that in the bottom of my fraction. That'll make it 1 over 3 squared. Because I know 3 squared, I'm going to go ahead and make that 1 over 9. For B, now the whole thing in parentheses, that whole 2x, has the negative 3 exponent going to it. So I can flip that whole thing to the bottom and then make it a positive 3. I'm going to go ahead and simplify that further. So 1 over, that'd be 2 cubed x cubed And go a little further here since I know 2 cubed is 8, and then that would be x to the third. Let's fix that real quick. Ooh. That should just be a 3. Not sure why it showed up there. That one should be a 3. All right. Let's go ahead to C. Okay, this is probably a trickier one for some of you. 3n to the negative 5. So this one doesn't have the parentheses like in B. So the 3 there has an exponent of 1 actually on it. We just don't show it. So the 3 has a positive exponent, only the n has a negative exponent. So the 3 can stay on top, just the n needs to come to the bottom. Okay, on to our last one. We need to deal with these m's here that have a negative exponent. Since those are both negative, they're going to flip to the other side of the fraction. M squared is going to stay where it's at, so m squared didn't move. The m cubed needs to come up top. M to the 8 needs to go to the bottom. Now I can put these together. Gives me m to the 5th over m to the 8th. If you want to subtract them, you could. So m to the 5 minus 8 gives me m to the negative 3, which I know we don't like negatives, so it'd become 1 over m cubed. Thanks for watching.